everybody, and welcome back to the
Bookworm.
Welcome back to Bookworm. I'm Michael, and across the table from me is
Silverblatt.
Silverblatt.
I love Bookworm, dude.
I do too.
It's one of my favorites.
And his voice, Michael Silverblatt's voice, is so good.
It's just so soothing.
It's a very soothing voice. I'm kidding. Welcome back to the Third Opinion podcast and radio show, episode 13.
Big one 3.
Big 1-3. See, it would make more sense if the Halloween episode was episode 13.
Which we talked about it. It technically was.
Technically, it was.
But technically, it also wasn't.
Yeah. Also, technically, we should have started the podcast a week earlier in August of 2017, and we did not have that much foresight.
All these details.
You would also think that us talking about history on Columbus Day, pre-planned.
But it wasn't.
Not the case.
It
We
worked
don't
out.
plan that far ahead.
Because as we know, we fly by the seats of the pants
Every day of our lives.
every single day.
But yeah, it was just
every day, bro.
not planned out like that at all.
Every day, bro.
Episode 12 was a good.
It was a
spooky
good one.
It did me the Great Big Fright.
I still am upset I haven't heard it yet. I'm genuinely upset that I have not heard it yet.
I told Sophia that people really enjoy the show and they want to hear more stuff again.
Yeah,
I have
they've
all
really been.
all the episodes backlogged, and people really want to hear the things. So they're on YouTube. Some of them are on YouTube, or it takes her a while to get some of them up because she has to change them from .wave to
She's
before.
a wee little schoolgirl.
Yeah, she's busy.
She has the homeworks and
she has a life.
other things to do, and unlike us, she's busy.
Exactly.
That's why we do this, because we have so much free time. Which is a
Exactly.
lie. So, I don't know about you, but myself, this Ethan,
This Ethan.
I've had quite the interesting week.
I have had a busy week. It hasn't been interesting though.
Mine has been busy, also interesting.
It has not
Also,
been podcast
I am
worthy.
still mustached,
Yeah, your mustache is still great.
much to many people's chagrin.
Chagrin.
Excellent word.
Excellent word, chagrin.
Dictionary that. Not wasting your time. All right. So, this week, first big thing. I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Little Playboy. Little Playboy.
You're in a play that's going to be on the Park Theater. It's gonna be in the
I
Park
don't
Theater.
think it's not going to be in the Park Theater. So I thought initially it was.
Okay, where's it going to be at?
Working on that one.
Your
I was told today where it was going to be. It's going to be somewhere on Red Road,
Okay.
but I don't know exactly where.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to get the details.
Uh-huh.
I know it runs November 30th through, I believe, the 3rd. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I think. I'll have to get the particulars. But so, essentially, what has happened is, from my understanding, there's a group of people in Warren County attempting to make a theater arts group, kind of like Coffee County has and Cookeville has and Woodbury has. We have a great area for it.
Yeah,
we have lots of talented people in the area. Comes to music and,
A lot of
acting.
a lot of performing arts.
We really do, surprisingly. There's a demand for it that doesn't really feel like it's being met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're starting down that road. We have the one group that puts them on every, I think it's Dream Theater Group. If that's right.
I'm not too familiar.
You know
with
which one I'm talking about,
yeah.
though, right? The one that
Yeah.
they've done like several at this point since the
Yeah.
parks opened last year or 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm
2
going to
years
start.
ago?
Yes,
ago?
2
2 years
two
ago.
years as far as I know.
So
Let's just call Mary Jimmy Haley and ask him.
anyway, they've had several shows there
Yeah.
at this point, and we have this group that is now showing up. And I think it's going to be the Warren County Performing Arts
Foundation.
something. I'm not real
I
sure.
follow.
I know they're having a big event for it, ribbon cutting for the actual area where it's going to be with the chamber in
That's
I
pretty.
believe in a week or two. I'll have to get the particulars and I'll let you guys and gals know.
Yeah, I really want to see you perform.
I'm pretty excited. The show itself is It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
Classic film.
Classic film.
Interestingly enough, was not a popular film when it came out.
Yeah,
Did
that
not
is
do well
surprising.
when it came out.
But now it's like,
But now, it's very much a Christmas
Yeah.
classic.
is it Warren Arts?
Maybe.
Maybe. Because I follow them on Facebook.
That is probably it.
Yes, it is Warren Arts. Upcoming events, A Wonderful Life, the musical, November 30th.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I follow Warren Arts.
That is it.
Warren Arts.
Warren Arts and Arts. Oats and Arts.
But yeah, I'll see what I can do to go watch it.
Yeah.
Because I really want to watch it.
So tickets are $15 from what I have been told. 605 Red Road. Not exactly sure the exact location of that, so that's something that I'll have to figure out. But
605 Red Road, Minville.
Tickets are $15.
You can also go to their Facebook page.
You can buy them
tickets.
online,
which
is nice. You can all get them from a board member, and you can also pick them up at the good old
Isn't Red Road the
through
high
email at warrenartsfactory@gmail.com. So from what I've been led to believe, it's going to be in one of the old buildings, one of those old warehouse type buildings on Red Road there, right near the police station, somewhere in that area. Cool. Yeah. So that'll be a good use for that space.
Yeah, there's so much, and this is not just a thing with.
Here, I can show you a picture. So this is the space.
Oh, that's good. A
lot of potential, which is really cool. So I'm excited to see where it goes. You know, I was kind of grafted and drafted in at the last second there.
Yeah, you know about like the day that you
it was like I got a message randomly from Chad McGee, great guy. He's one of the he's the one directing this.
Shout out to Chad McGee.
I think it's gonna be a really great show. It's really coming together pretty good.
Friend of the show, Chad McGee.
maybe we can get, we'll see what can happen. I don't know.
Let me blow my nose real fast.
Toot the horn there. But I'm excited to see where this goes and what how it's gonna do. But it's gonna be 7:30 on Thursday the 30th.
November 30th.
7:30 on Friday the 1st of December.
Yeah.
7:30 on Saturday the 2nd, and 2:00 matinee on Sunday the 3rd.
Excuse me, I sneezed again.
$15 a ticket. You can get them online. Once again, you can get them through the URL on the Facebook page. Facebook page.
Warren Arts.
Warren Arts.
I think it's at Warren Arts TM.
I believe so. We can double check that to make sure. But free plug there, always good. But I'm really excited to see where it goes. Like I said, I'm not really a ton involved with the arts or anything.
Yeah.
But I hope this goes well, and I kind of hope to get to do some more in the future because I'm really having a good time. I'm telling you.
That's fun.
A good cast, a lot of good people.
I wish I did fun stuff.
Do you not qualify? This is fun.
The podcast?
Yeah.
No, we're contractually obligated to the podcast.
You're right. No fun allowed.
I wouldn't laugh if I didn't mess up saying contractually obligated.
No fun allowed.
My allergies have been messing me up the big time over the
Giving
past
you
week.
a big time mess up.
So I think I cursed myself doing last week's Spooky Boy episode.
Doing the voodoo that you do.
Yeah. I think that's what happened.
Might have been.
Because I've only had bad boy allergies.
Have you angered any
No.
Bayou witches
No.
or Creole ladies?
No.
How about any...
No, I haven't.
Are you sure? Any witches?
No.
Okay. Then you
What?
probably
No,
you probably hexed yourself.
I think I hexed myself. I think it's called going outside of the house.
I mean, it could be that, or it might also be a voodoo Bayou lady. But
There's a reason we record this at my house.
you clearly don't understand how this works.
I just gotta go buy some honey. And I gotta go buy a gallon of honey and go drink it all in one sitting.
That sounds completely impractical. That would be such a mess. It would be a time. I don't know about a good time.
It would be a good time. And you just don't know what a good time is.
I just picture
you're over here and you're performing
I just
arts.
picture you on your couch with a gallon of honey and that daggum little air horn.
Yeah.
And you're just like glug glug.
Glug glug glug. This sure is some delicious that I'm drinking right now.
And this is your life.
And this is my life.
But no, yeah, it's gonna be good, And I hope your allergies
My allergies are done by then.
Do get you doing it better.
I hope so also, because having allergies is the worst.
They are.
Because, like, I'd rather be runny nose than stopped up, but it's a runny nose while my nose is stopped up, which means it's end of the season allergies.
Absolutely. And that's the worst time.
I just can't. Are they doing construction outside of my house again?
Who's that? Nobody. Just kidding.
Hold on. I'm gonna talk to him real fast. Hey, can we get you? Hey, we're recording a show. Can we get you? Hey. All right, they said they'll stop for a few.
That's the 30th episode. No.
They said that they'll stop for a few minutes while we record the podcast.
Just like those laundrymen stopped working.
Yeah, I really want to have my. Well, I need these clothes dried, Ethan. I can't just have wet clothes sitting in my dryer.
See, that's what you say. But eventually they're dry. They'll mold, but they'll also dry. However,
I'd rather have dry, stinky clothes than wet, nice-smelling clothes.
Stinky clothes.
I'd rather them smell like
honey. That you've dribbled all over it.
I use honey to clean my clothes. That sounds like a sticky, awful mess. Like, that is not... I don't think anyone has ever done that. Use honey to clean their clothes?
That sounds like an awful idea.
That is an awful idea. I'll just go ahead and tell you right now. The bit's over. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
A little bit of honey.
A taste of honey just for your clothes.
Ooh.
Can you believe that they just have construction noises on, like, Spotify and Google Play
Music? I think what is more concerning is how readily they are available to people of your nature. But what do I know?
Not much.
I am but an actor.
I am but a theater man. Hello, I'm a theater man. Do you have any flatbread and hummus? I'm a theater man.
Never eat flatbread or hummus.
You don't like flatbread or hummus?
I like flatbread. I like pita. Pita's good.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
You like PETA, the dog animal saving organization?
Speaking of a type of man that eats pita and flatbread.
Andrew?
Not Andrew.
Okay. Has he mentioned to you guys that he's vegan?
Several times.
Yeah.
In typical vegan fashion.
Yeah. Did I mention I'm vegan?
Did I vegan that I'm vegan?
He says with his hair bun.
Did I vegan that I'm vegan?
Did I mention to you guys that I'm...
No, honestly, I think it's really good when people are able to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Me and you aren't.
I couldn't do it. I'm a hefty boy.
Exactly.
But it really does help them prolong the life.
And it helps the environment also.
It does. But I'm gonna eat cows because I like meat.
I like pigs more.
Pig good too, but I like meat.
Meat's good for you.
Meat's good stuff. So yesterday, talk about a transition here. Yesterday, I went to the capital, Nashville.
Uh-huh.
Little day trip.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a man called Demetri Martin?
See, before you talked about it, I have not.
He is one of my absolute favorite comedians.
Ooh, comedy.
He has been around for, if I recall correctly, he kind of got his start writing on The Daily Show in 97.
Neat.
So he's been around for quite a while at this point.
Yeah, and The Daily Show.
He's a little bit older, too. He's like 40. He's middle age.
Yeah.
He's like 40, middle 40s, 50s.
Was The Daily Show the one? It's the one that Trevor Noah's doing now. Who was on it before?
It's Colbert.
Was Colbert the one on The Daily Show?
Yeah.
Or was it Jon Stewart?
Maybe it was Jon Stewart. One of those boys.
Because I know Jon Stewart. I think it was Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert. Then I don't.
I forget.
I wasn't around then.
I forget. I used to watch them.
Yeah, same. See, I watched Stephen Colbert's show now. Ooh, also speaking of Stephen Colbert's show, actually, you go first. And then I'll talk about Star Trek after you're done.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So anyway, he was performing at the Jackson Hall there at TPAC. First time at TPAC.
See, I went to TPAC whenever I was younger to watch like Swan Lake.
Ooh, I bet that was good.
The performance arts there, or Tennessee Performance. Wait, what is it?
Tennessee Performing Arts Center.
Okay, in Nashville.
TPAC Jackson Hall.
It is a big.
Excuse me, I was in the James K. Polk Theater.
Okay, cool. But
I didn't know how many theaters there were in that place. It's a
there's like 4 or
huge
5.
building.
It's a massive
Yeah,
building.
I had never
you
been
go
there.
to the outside of it, and you're like, oh, it's it's a good size.
Yeah,
building.
it
go
looks like
inside of
it looks like a business.
Yeah,
Like a business building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Like
go
it's
inside
just
of it.
like it's on the back of the
yeah, for real.
big America Bank of America down in Nashville.
Yeah, it
like
really
downtown.
is. Yeah,
And I'm just
like you have to walk to get to it.
Yeah, and it's not that far from anything
not.
though. Like it's really convenient. Like we parked. So we ended up parking at the Capitol yesterday,
Neat.
which I highly recommend.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you ever
definitely.
do, it's so
If
cheap.
you're driving and you're in Nashville,
It is
just park at the
so
Capitol.
cheap. It's like $2 every 30 minutes, and it caps off at $14 no matter the day.
Yeah, it's
Versus
really
you get
nice.
one of the other parking, it's like $30 on the weekends. It's ridiculous.
You want to park next to the Predators, next to the Bridgestone Arena,
And those are
that'll
the-
be $20. $20 for 2 hours.
Oh no, it'll be
ridiculous.
like $40 like for the night, like easy.
I haven't been since 2015. to watch the Predators game.
Definitely done that on several occasions.
Yeah,
just
it's
because
the
I didn't want to
worst.
walk.
It is the worst.
But it's really not that far. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. It's a little bit weird to get to at first, like if you don't know where it is.
Yeah, it is a weird place to get to.
But
if you don't
it's
know where it
not
is.
that hard, like to get in and out of. Honestly,
But yeah, I love the Tennessee Performing Arts Center. It's
Absolutely.
nice. It's
It was
you
really
you go
cool.
inside of it and it's like all marble and like
yeah,
all
it's
glass.
huge and it's really modern and
It's
sleek.
nice.
I was really impressed.
It's really nice. Big fan of it.
So, but I went and saw him last night.
Yeah.
Really great show. Had a great time. I was just in stitches the whole time.
Oh no.
Again, I am very biased. He's one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
So he could literally sit up there and drool for an hour, and I would probably enjoy it. But it was a good time.
He could record our podcast and you would have a good time.
He would.
You could drool for
I
half
would.
an hour.
We both would.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, absolutely, it was a good show. A lot of good jokes. So the good thing about him is it's not a lot of. For those of you who don't know who he is, his style of humor it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Like I think I've forced you to listen to a couple of bits at this point. But the way he does it, it's a lot of simple, just like observational type jokes, and a lot of just kind of one-liners. It's a lot of short jokes.
Kind of like Mitch Hedberg, kind of, right?
Yeah,
Like,
kind of
along that style.
Yeah, and they don't necessarily all relate. They kind of, it's kind of like he could be talking about squirrel, like he was talking about squirrels 1 minute last night, and then the next he was talking about Saran wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally just here to there.
Yeah, like and I imagine that his comedy show it's a set, comedian performing. It's a comedian performing a set.
Yeah, no.
Like in that classic stand-up sense.
And it doesn't.
I love stand-up comedy.
Yeah, no, it was
also.
great, and it didn't flow from it doesn't flow from one another, but he's really funny.
Yeah.
Really funny guy, a really smart guy too. He dropped out of law school
Oh, neat.
actually to perform, to start doing comedy, which is pretty cool. There's a particular special you can watch on YouTube where it's more like him being serious, kind of giving like background and like stuff.
Yeah.
And just kind of advice type stuff, and it's really good. Like it's really insightful. I really enjoy it. But here or there, it was a good show.
Yeah.
We also happened into an art crawl last night.
And you mentioned this, but you haven't told me what happened exactly.
So it was really random. We were walking up, right up from. Oh, I think it's Commerce
yeah.
Avenue. It's whatever road the Ryman's on.
I think
Might be Fifth Avenue.
I think it's Fifth Avenue.
But anyway, we literally went just straight up from there.
Yeah.
And there were just these lights like hanging in between two buildings. And it was super cool because like they just had they had street performers like playing music and.
So what time of day did you go see Demetri Martin?
Show was at 7:30, so we got down.
Okay, so already dark.
Yeah, so we got downtown like 5:30. So we got to like the art thing at we spent like maybe an hour there.
Yeah.
And we could have easily have stayed longer. There were several galleries along the way. Some more modern art. Like a lot of it was like kind of just some of the ones with like it's kind of like just color just like splotched on the paper.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that, but I'm just like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like some of it I just don't get. There were some really cool pictures that a guy had done in infrared of a lake, and also of one from the eclipse.
Cool.
That were really neat. And there were some sketches of like some old rusted out signs from like the 50s and stuff.
Oh, that's
and
neat.
those were really neat. I really enjoyed those. And those are the two that we went to. There's also some really impressive murals.
Yeah.
That I imagine will still be there for a while if you go down that street. So definitely keep an eye out for those. There's one on your right as you go up that little area. And there's one also on the back of like a parking garage area. It's like a little poem script. So
you just happened on an
yeah,
art
it
gallery?
was just like, there was like 5 or 6 of them. You know, they were serving drinks. I mean, of course, I don't drink, but they were serving, you know, alcoholic drinks. They had food. They had
so weird.
Live entertainment. I mean, it was really cool. Like, I mean, it wasn't super crowded, but you know, there was probably several hundred people in the area. You know, just enjoying the art and kind of, you know, just. It was a really nice evening.
What a cool city.
Yeah, it was really neat.
It's a city. Like it's a metropolitan city.
Yeah, and you don't really think about that when you think about Nashville.
Yeah, and like we live 2 hours away from it.
Yeah,
and
not even that. I mean, we can be downtown from like your house. In in like an hour and 20.
Yeah, for real.
If traffic's, you know, whatever. Like from my house, I made it like an hour and 15.
You don't think about it living so close to it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
One of my friends, they live like 20 minutes from Orlando or from Disney World.
Yeah.
And they've been like 3 times, and they've lived there for like 40 years.
Right.
Like you just don't think about stuff like that.
No. Especially if it's more touristy.
Yeah, definitely.
But like stuff like that in Nashville is really neat to me because you don't. There's always something going on, and it's never stuff you're gonna know about unless you're really living there. And even if you live there, there's a lot of it you don't know about.
It's a big enough city where something happens every day.
Yeah, so it was a really neat thing to just kind of happen upon, and kind of get to just enjoy some of that funner things. You know, I don't know. I like stuff like that.
I do too.
I appreciate different things like that.
I am more of a city person. I'm a city person, but I do enjoy living out in the rural nowhere.
Yeah, because it's quiet. You don't have to worry about people bothering you.
Except I live like right next to a road.
Yeah.
Like you know, you can shoot a Nerf gun like to the road.
Well,
let me blow my nose and go real fast. Honk, honk.
There's more construction going on outside with Elisha's nose here. But no, it was a really good evening. Really.
I wish I had gone with you.
Well, we'll have to go. Speaking of which,
I don't want to.
We do need to. I heard of a really great. I haven't ate there yet, so take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But I heard of a really cool place called Jack's Ten, I believe is what it was. It's a Japanese restaurant, and they do ramen in Nashville. So we will definitely have to go.
We also need
check that out.
To go to Olin Rogers.
Definitely. So I don't know, what you got going on next weekend, but maybe we can do that on Saturday.
Venture elections are tomorrow night, Monday.
We'll see.
Also, we're recording this November 5th, 2017, around 5 o'clock,
Sunday,
5:30, boys.
Sunday evening.
Sunday evening.
As we often do. It's a beautiful fall evening.
Yes.
So that's been my week. It's been a great week.
That's been fun.
Been a lot of fun. Really cool neat culture things,
You've cultured up.
A little bit of spice of the life. A little bit of flavor there. Flavor.
Spice of life.
A little bit of falafel. No, but really, no, it was really cool. So
that sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Definitely. It's been a good week.
Do you think you can tell about more stuff for however much time we have left? Because I have done nothing this entire week. 3 movies came out. Haven't seen them.
What? So we've had Thor come out,
Ragnarok, which has completed the main 3 Marvel trilogy,
and I've heard it's dynamite.
I heard it's really good.
I've heard it's it's the highest rated Thor film,
which is incredible.
Which is not saying
it is also exactly.
I haven't seen the second one. I've only seen the first one. I really enjoyed the first one.
The second one was good, but it felt like it had no direction,
and that's fair. That's what I felt with the last Captain America movie.
Civil War?
Yeah, it was just
what?
It was so bland to me.
Okay, we're talking about this.
I didn't like it.
I love Civil War.
It wasn't bad.
It felt generic to me.
It just exactly.
But it felt like it was very
like it had no flavor.
What?
To me.
I just don't believe that.
I was underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed?
Myself.
But you loved Rogue One?
I do love Rogue One.
I think I like Rogue One a whole bunch, but it's just missing so much in the movie of Rogue One for me. This has also turned into a movie podcast.
We're throwing down some opinions here.
I'm surprised you didn't like Civil War.
Yeah, I really wasn't a big fan. Like I didn't hate it in any aspect.
What was the last Marvel movie? Doctor Strange. You didn't like Doctor Strange either.
Yeah, it was okay. Like it was the same kind of complaint. Like it was just
I think
it was more of the same.
That's just Marvel.
You know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm fine if more of the same gets better every time. But when you're literally serving me the same hamburger over and over, I'm eventually going to get tired of that hamburger. No matter how good it is.
See, I'm not, because I understand that me watching a Marvel movie means that I'm going to go in watching the Marvel formula. Now that Disney owns it.
I mean, I understand that, but it's the fact that...
But I want something different.
Exactly. I mean, each of these characters has their own unique backstory.
Then listen to this.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Listen to this one.
Good, both great films, in my opinion. You know, I would give them at least a 7.
Civil War
You know,
and Rogue
I
One?
give them both at least a 7. Civil War and Doctor Strange, both at least a 7. Which a 7 for me is a really good movie. Like, that's a movie I could sit down and watch over
Yeah,
and over
I gave
several
Rogue One a
times.
7.
You know, so
I gave Rogue One a 7. And
Rogue One for me would probably be a 7.5.
Wow.
So
What's
just
a 10 for you?
slightly above. I don't have a 10.
You don't have a 10.
I honestly don't have a 10.
Alien is a 10 for me.
There is no. I have never seen a movie that has. I've seen many movies that have really floored me. And
I've seen a lot of movies.
and set me back. You know, and just made like wow.
Wow.
But I don't have any. I don't have any, like just 10s.
Yeah.
Unless like I guess I could. You could probably 10s for me would probably be like the original Star Wars movies.
Ghostbusters.
That would
That's a
be
10 for me.
probably an 8.5 for me.
What? Speaking of which, we'd have another 80s movie night sometime.
We do need to.
Um,
The original Blade Runner,
that 10?
probably
I haven't seen it.
probably a 9.
Huh. Interesting.
Really, I don't know. I'm really harsh on movies though. Like even if it's a film that I like absolutely love, I'm like you know, like I know there's better, so it's not a 10.
But you haven't found any better movies.
Exactly. I don't know. So that's the hard part. That's the hard part
I know
for
that
me.
movies could get better, but
And
they
like,
have
and
not
as,
done so
And
yet.
as I see better movies, I shift the other ones down.
Yeah.
Like there are certain movies, there are certain movies like from my childhood and stuff. Like no matter like Never Ending Story, I recognize that's a terrible movie.
Well, yeah, but that's just the.
But it's a solid like 8.5 for me.
Oh, I can really get
Just because of you know like what a spot it holds in my childhood, stuff like that. You know.
Uh-huh.
Now like there are other films, you know, like they're like you know, I don't know, like National.
What about The Labyrinth?
Great movie, really solid.
What would you give that one? Not Pan's Labyrinth. Not the
No.
Guillermo
I
del
know
Toro.
you're talking about David Bowie. From
Yeah,
the 80s.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
David Bowie and
With the gremlins and not the gremlins, the little goblins and all that stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Great. No, that's a great movie.
What's the girl's name that plays?
I don't remember. Probably solid 8.
A solid 8.
You know, I don't know. Like,
It's a 10 for me.
and see, that's fine. Like difference of opinion kind of thing. You know. Like one of my favorite movies.
Empire Strikes Back. 10.
Definitely.
The Force Awakens got a solid 9 for me.
All of the 3. See, that's an 8 for me.
What?
I honestly,
I'm not by this
I
anymore.
enjoyed Rogue One more than I did The Force Awakens.
I am ready to fight.
I'm just being honest here. I'm just being honest here.
I'm just being honest.
It's not a personal thing.
It's just me.
It's just me.
See, a lot of people said that they enjoyed Rogue One more than they did The Force Awakens, and I said, yeah, it's because
To me,
Rogue One.
it felt a little bit more original, even though it really wasn't.
How about you let me finish my sentence, boy?
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go right ahead. We also have
3 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, cool. I can wrap this up in a few seconds.
I feel like this is gonna have to carry over into its own podcast
We'll have to record a second podcast like right after this one.
of a movie opinion episode.
That'll just. Well, the next one's 14, so yeah, we can do that.
I feel like that's what needs to happen
I feel like we can do that
because we're
We'll
scratching the surface on some good stuff here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mentioned Star Trek. See, this is just our tangent, so we get off of.
That's fine.
Star Trek Discovery. I like it. It's good.
Right.
first
so
episode-
that's the one on ABC,
On
right?
CBS.
CBS, and it's only
CBS.
online.
Only on CBS All Access.
Okay.
It's good. It is a.
It really
sci-fi
surprises me how
action.
they chose to do that.
It is very interesting, and I'm fine with paying the $10 a month to get all the episodes.
For sure.
But as soon as this season ends, I'm canceling it until the season begins again.
Yeah,
So they
makes
know
perfect sense.
that the only reason I'm watching it is for.
Your service is not that good.
Yeah, exactly. But they have like the Colbert Report or the Colbert Show.
Yeah,
Late night with
late
Stephen
night.
Colbert.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, little boy.
Excuse me. But back to Star Wars. Oh, I know we have less than a minute.
We have 50 seconds.
People said that they enjoyed Rogue One more than they did The Force Awakens, and it's because Rogue One is like a fan written film.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
The story makes no sense at all. And that movie should technically not exist. Right? Because to me, it's not important how the Death Star plans got there. The Death Star gets blown up twice. Spoiler alert. But like
Three
One,
times if we want to be real technical, even though it only existed twice. Force Awakens.
Well, the Force Awakens, that was different, boy.
It's another Death Star.
I'm excited for The Last Jedi, but I am not excited for the Han Solo film.
I'm gonna be so upset if there's another Death Star.
They're not going to do it.
I'm gonna be so upset.
They're not going to do it. I'm really excited. See, I'm really excited for The Last Jedi. Yeah, I know we have we're at 30 minutes.
We gotta wrap it up.
I'm excited for The Last Jedi, but I'm not excited for the Han Solo film because they fired the two directors.
No, I agree.
Those two directors are incredibly original and have their own good ideas. They fired them close to the end of it, and they got Ron Howard to finish it, which makes me upset because I know that's going to be
it's going to be some hot trash.
The Han Solo film.
On that note. We'll put that on the shelf for later, folks.
I need to write that down on the whiteboard. Speaking of the whiteboard, I got to update it for November.
Absolutely.
So,
all right,
go
folks.
ahead and get the music going again.
Hope you have enjoyed the recanting and tales of my.
Oh wait, did we play this last one?
We care.
Hold on, I got this.
There we go.
Hold on.
Pick a song.
I got this.
There we go. All right, folks. This
This show was a hot mess.
This has been.
We're done. Episode 13's over. Mondays
your
at 2, Fridays at 5.
Third Opinion 13. Mondays at 2.
We're canceled. This show's done.
Fridays at 5.
We're done. I'm Elisha.
I'm Ethan.
Bye.
Bye.